my friends, in this episode, we're gonna get our control panel all put back together and ready to go in once we're ready to put it in. Now it's not hard to put these back together. And there's a few things you can do just to make things better. The hold down bolts, for your joysticks, and all that. You can see ours are rusty. You can either buy new ones and put new ones in, or you can clean them up. You can put them in silver, like this, but they're just going to get a little rusty again. Or you can, clear coat them so they don't get a little rusty on the top and tarnished, so they'll always stay silver. Or you can paint them, so you can kind of hide them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint them black. Since there's a lot of black in our control panel, I think the black bolts will probably hide pretty good in there. Yeah, it's just little things that you can do to make it better, make it look better for you, for yourself, or whoever you're doing it for. Or you can just put them back in rusty. It's up to you. Easiest way I have found to clean them, here I'll put you in the stand here so I can have both hands, is I just take my cordless drill. These are carriage bolts, so they have a little square point underneath. You can put that right in your chuck. And then I'll take a little piece of sandpaper. You want to get the rust off of them if you're going to paint them, so the paint will stick. Or if you're just going to clear coat them, you can do that. Just clean them up and clear coat them, and then they'll stay silver. A little longer than normal. I mean, eventually you'll wear the clear coating off of them, but they will stay silver for a while. But we're gonna paint ours. We'll paint them black so they kind of blend into the control panel, so you don't see them quite as much as you would if they're silver. I mean, like I said, there's just little things that you can do. It's up to you whether you do it or not. You don't have to. You can put them all back together, all rusty or tarnished or whatever, or put new ones in. Because these do have a galvanized on them, or they're clear coated or whatever. But like I said, that's up to you what you want to do. Okay, I'll finish getting these. I have 3 more to finish up, and then we'll get them painted. To paint them, just get yourself a box, using a coffee box, or flat, whatever, and just poke some holes in it and stick your bolts down through it, so you can get them set in there, so you can just paint the faces. You don't need to be painting the threads. And you can get your favorite rattle can out. And definitely shake it up, rattle it around. Gotta have that rattle. Love it. So I told you how much I hate rattle cans. Okay, and we don't need to try and cover it in one coat. And we'll let that tack up a little bit, and we'll put some more on it. And bring you back when we're done. We are going to get our control panel all put back together. First thing we're going to have to do is we got to get our holes cut out for our buttons. And you can see where the original one was. This was just a single, probably single joystick. Yeah, that's too small for a button, or for a roller. And you can see the other originals, they have these little cutouts where they punched it out on the press. So you had your joystick, and then you had two buttons here and two buttons here, probably either left or right-handed, however you play. And then you had probably two little volcano buttons for your on and off, for your start and player 1 and player 2. Damn, get it straight. But we're gonna get these cut out so we can get everything all back installed, so we can get this finished up. So it's pretty easy. Just you know, make sure you cut out the right ones. You don't want to be cutting these ones out and then find out they're the wrong ones. You cut out the wrong ones, and then you just ruined a overlay. So let me get you set up. And I mean, it's simple. In fact, I don't. What we're gonna do is I'm just gonna mark these out by making a little slit in them, and then we can get this turned over. Okay, find your little, there we are, there's our little slit. Right there, and we'll just take our little X-Acto knife and go over to the edge. You can just follow the outline of the hole. Like so. Take your button. You can see that's gonna fit right down in there. You won't have any ragged edges because you got it all cut out really nice. We'll be ready to put our button in once we get everything else all cut out. Let's see, we'll do one more. We'll do the other. This should be the player 2. I said, just take your X-Acto knife, razor blade, pocket knife, whatever you have that you use. Just cut right around the hole. And there's the other one. Okay, I'll get the face all done, and we'll be ready to start putting our control panel back together. I mark them out from the back side for the simple fact there's so many holes cut out up here that I don't want to be sticking it in one of these thinking it's one of these. So I'm just gonna, I'll cut them, put a slit in them from the back side here. That way it marks them out. Now we got all of our holes cut out for all of our bolts and our buttons and joysticks. There was one, let's see, on one joystick right here, this one. That one was a little hard. That one's going to be a little tougher because, as you can see, it was cut. The hole was drilled right next to another hole for a button. So I didn't cut it out real heavy because I just want enough that I can get my bolt through there, and that way we're not tearing it. Now remember those stickers that we peeled off of the old control overlay that we saved? See now, get off her. Now we can put those on. And reuse them. And when we put our plastic back on, it will save it. Like so. That's why I saved them. I wasn't sure if there was anything on the new overlay or not. Now the buttons, the 1 and 2, we didn't get nothing for down there. They did have them on there, but they peeled up and they were lost. So what I am going to do, if I can find them, is I have a sheet of stickers somewhere with one guy and two guys on it, so we'll put them right in the middle of the buttons down below. But yeah, now we're starting to come together. See, I washed these up, so now they're all clean. We have the other set. We'll put them on, and then we can start getting everything put back in it, and it'll be ready to go on. So let me finish getting these stickers put on, and then we'll work on getting the joysticks and all the buttons put back in it as well. And as you can see, we got all of our screws painted. We painted them, and I put a quick clear coat on them just to save the paint. It'll save the paint a little bit more anyway. So let's get busy and get the stickers put on it and get the plastic put on, and then we'll be able to get our controls put back in it. Okay, I got everything all laid out here, and we're gonna get our control panel put together. And I'll probably fast forward this as I put this together, and that way I can listen to some Deep Purple Machine Head, and I'll find something appropriate for you guys to listen to. brought you inside. There's a little more light. And now we need to put on our tops to our joysticks. Better known as a joy button. Still haven't figured out anything yet for the center. Have a couple of ideas that may work pretty good. Best idea I come up with is taking some. Yeah, let me get this put together and we'll go over it. And there we go. And get you down off the stand and we'll take a look at it. Yeah, not that close. Let's back up a little bit. Had to move inside. There was a little more light. I think I already said that, but I'm going to repeat myself. Okay, now we got her all put together. And my idea is I have an extra one. I'm going to take that into town with me tomorrow when I go into the store. And I'm going to stop down the hardware store and I'm going to see if they have a big enough dial rod wood that'll fit down in here. What I can do is cut a cap and push it down in here. I'd like it to be really tight, and then what we can do is paint the top black. I think because since we have a pretty nice black theme, I think a black cap inside would look alright. Since there's no way in hell that I'm going to find the original caps for it, so we're just going to make something up. Maybe I can drill. We'll see. If I find the right dial, we'll take a look and see what we got to do. But anyway, there she is. There's our completed control panel. As you can see, nice and clicky. We are ready to put that back in the cabinet. As soon as some lazy ass gets off his duff and finishes the cabinet, we can put this all together. I'm just going to forewarn you though, but once we get everything put back together on the cabinet, the only thing I may not be able to get done is the back door and that bottom piece. We may have to live with the way it is for now. For the simple fact is, I cannot get any particle board to make a new back. But See, the stickers make it stand out a lot better. Now we have some direction on it that looks good. And I think on our buttons here, let me go see, where did I put them? Yeah, I did. I stuck them right here. I have these tickers, and what we can do is put the one player in the middle, but I don't know. Tell you what, let's do one. Worst we can do, and worst it can be is it looks like crap and we peel it back off. So if we put a one player on that one, and we take the one with two dudes on it, or dudettes, and we put it, come on, don't be so shaky, you only got people watching you, don't be nervous, don't screw up. Oh my God, I did, I screwed up. Try it again. Just settle down. There's only people watching you. They don't care if you screw up. Yes, they do. Don't talk like that. There we go. There. See, now we got one player, two player. That makes it look so much better, doesn't it? That just completes it. Oh, you complete my life. So now all we got to do is get this put back in. I'll work on getting some plugs in the joysticks, and whatever I come up with I'll show you. But I think this video has been long enough, and I think everybody might be getting tired of working on this Time Soldier, so I'm going to cut it off here and we'll pick it up. Hopefully that lazy ass gets that cabinet done, and then we can start getting everything all put back together. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. So until next time, see ya.